Everybody get some coffee. Are you serious? Are you serious? This just keeps happening. It keeps happening. Another military crash. This time it is the USS Harry S. Truman crashes into a cargo vessel. I mean, remember the last time when Trump was elected the last time in his first term, U.S. naval ships kept crashing into cargo ships. Impossible for it to happen. It's impossible to happen. And it happened 3 or 4 times. And then finally, the Trump administration was able to get that under control. Now, here we go. We've had a Black Hawk helicopter. We've had 2 pilots. We've had a fighter jet crashes in San Diego. And now we got a ship. We got planes. I mean, we got boats, we got helicopters, and there's more going on. Plus, there's more. Somebody's hacking. Something's going on. Let me tell you about. Let me read this to you. You're not going to believe what's going on. Are you serious? Are you serious? Let me put a shout out right now, if you guys don't mind, for gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. Speaking of digestive issues, man, this is enough to make you have a digestive issue. This is caused by maybe potential toxin that in all of the, quote, healthy foods that scientists have been telling us to eat with a fraudulent food pyramid for the longest time. We finally got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And this potential toxins are causing digestive issues, according to Dr. Stephen Gundry, a world-renowned cardiologist. This is affecting millions of people nationwide. Warning signs include weight gain, fatigue, digestive discomfort, stiff joints, skin problems. Dr. Stephen Gundry explains these side effects are often mistaken for normal signs of aging because the digestive issues develop usually over a matter of years and sometimes even decades. But I can assure you that the damage is probably caused by these, quote, health foods. It's far from normal. Here's the thing is, guys, go right now. There's a video. I want you to watch this. I want you to learn about this. I want you to go to this website, find out how you can prevent this and help clear it up in your system. Go to gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. You will be ecstatic that you did. I promise you that, man. I'm telling you. All right, guys, let me just say, here we go. And of course, coming up on February 22nd, going to be doing that Revelation 9/11 seminar. I'll be teaching for 3 hours. Get your ticket. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Order your ticket today and be a part of that. You'll be able to watch it for 3 hours at my website, live chat room. This will be an exciting time to be, and we're going to go over my book, Revelation 9/11. For 3 hours, we're going to study Revelation 9/11 together. It will be powerful. All right, now, here's what's going on. The Harry S. Truman aircraft carrier just collided with a merchant vessel in the Mediterranean near Egypt. Are you serious? Are you serious? It happened again. It just keeps happening. The aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman was in a collision with this merchant vessel in the Mediterranean Sea near Egypt, according to the Navy. There's been no reports of injuries or flooding after the collision, according to a Navy spokesperson. The collision happened late and near the port said Egypt, according to the statement by the Navy commander Timothy Gorman of the 6th Fleet. The collision is definitely under investigation. The USS Truman, Harry S. Truman, was approaching the Suez Canal to go from the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, because that's where all the trouble is with the Houthis and everything else, when a Navy official said, but there's no assessment at this time which vessel was at fault. The Truman sustained some damage above the waterline, and it wasn't clear if it would be going in for repairs or not. The carrier's propulsion was affected by this collision, and the aircraft carrier strike group was in the Eastern Mediterranean after about 2 months of combat operations in the U.S. Central Command's area of responsibility, which includes parts of the Middle East, according to the Second Fleet. Now, the strike group carrier carried out airstrikes against ISIS in Somalia back on February 1st, according to the U.S. Fleet Forces Command. Matter of fact, last Thursday, the carrier arrived in Greece for a working port visit, and we had earthquakes in Greece. Alex Sunby is a senior editor in the CBS News desk, and he said in addition to editing this stuff, he began to realize that this is a consistent problem, and it really is. But wait, there's more, because we had a plane. Fighter, actually, sorry about that. Sorry. A fighter jet, an EA-18G Growler yesterday, which is the first line of defense in hostile environments with several sensors and weapons to combat threats, according to the United States Navy. This military fighter jet with 2 pilots aboard crashed into the San Diego Bay. Matter of fact, I have a picture. I'll throw it up behind me here. An actual photo of this thing coming down to crash into the water. As it was coming at an incredible rate of speed. Now, the pilots were able to eject as the plane goes crashing into the water. Rescues crews then immediately responded. This was just off the coast of San Diego, California. The U.S. Navy have confirmed that the plane involved was a U.S. Navy EA-18 Growler, which is a variant of the Boeing FA-18E Super Hornet, assigned to Electronic Attack Squadron. Okay, this charter fishing boat, HM Landing, was the first on the scene and pulled the 2 U.S. military pilots out of the water, according to General Manager Frank Ursitti. He said the captain of the Premier saw the aviators eject from the military plane and immediately turned around to go help them. And they were rescued, both the pilots that were floating in the ocean. So this was a very serious situation. I mean, very, very serious. Good news is both pilots are okay. Don't know why this plane was out of control. The pilots had to eject, or they would have crashed into the ocean. Meanwhile, a plane in St. Louis, Missouri this morning slid off the runway. A plane just slid off the runway at Lambert International Airport today there in St. Louis, Missouri, slid into the grass. Nobody got hurt, thank God. Emergency crews quickly arrived on the scene. This happened about 11 a.m. this morning when there was about a half inch of snow at Lambert Airport. The flight was operated by GoJet Airlines, which is a United Express carrier, and was flying to St. Louis from where? Washington, D.C. The plane was carrying 27 people, including the crew, according to a spokesperson for GoJet Airlines. All passengers are safe. Nobody was hurt, and everybody was evacuated from the plane. So we had that also happening. So here we go again. We got planes, and we have also now boats. We just had now I'm just going to ask this question. I'm very skeptical. I have been saying that I really think that the Black Hawk helicopter was hijacked, cyber hacked somehow, and then confusing the pilot, or just taking control of the helicopter and flying it right into the path of that airline jet, and killed all 67 people involved in that midair collision in Washington. I also believe that this USS Harry S. Truman, that this Navy aircraft carrier was hacked and then caused it to crash and collide into a merchant vessel over by the Suez Canal in the Mediterranean Sea near Egypt. And the reason I say that is, how do you have a helicopter, how do you have a Black Hawk crash and have the USS Harry S. Truman? I mean, guys, these are sophisticated aircraft carriers. There's no possible way that it's going to accidentally crash into a cargo ship. Now, it's possible that the cargo ship could just deliberately go headed right toward an aircraft carrier. But even then, the aircraft carrier would know something was coming and would be screaming for it to divert. But there's no way it's accident. There's no possible way. I'm telling you, you're right. It's accidentally on purpose. I promise you. And the reason I'm really suspicious is because the last time Trump was elected president in 2016, after he was sworn in early 2017, it started happening. It happened to about 3 different Navy ships in the ocean. There's no way, no possible way that U.S. aircraft carriers are going to crash into cargo ships by mistake. There's no way. The sophisticated equipment there to protect these aircraft carriers, man, they know when there's a fly coming in, a fly lands on the deck, they know about it. There's no possible way. This is sabotage. In my opinion, it is sabotage once again against the U.S. military because Trump has become the president once again. And I believe it's happening now I believe it happened to the USS Harry S. Truman. I believe it happened to that Black Hawk helicopter in Washington. It may be even why this plane, this fighter jet crashed off the coast of San Diego. I don't know about that. That could be a pilot problem. That could be maintenance problem. I don't know about that one. But I'm telling you, something ain't right. Something is absolutely not right. And we're going to be asking Mike from around the world about this. We have to talk to Mike from around the world about this. And not just that. There's some other things that are happening today that's going to absolutely blow your mind. And I have photographs now of something that will just blow your mind. We've sent this on to Mike from around the world for him to analyze it. Now, I'm going to post it over at Patreon within about an hour. You go to Patreon, you will see it. This is shocking. I'm talking disclosure here. I mean, we're going to ask Mike around the world, what is that? Okay. Tell me what that is. And so we're going to try to find out what's going on here. So if you, I can't say no more. So I'm going to post it at Patreon, and I got it from a very extremely reliable source, extremely reliable individual who's definitely in the know. And we've also sending it to Mike around the world to get him to analyze the photographs and then to come on tonight and hopefully maybe he can share. If you want to see the photographs, they will be on Patreon within an hour, maybe sooner, okay? So just go ahead. If you're a member of Patreon, be ready for it. If you're not, you can become one very easy. Go over there, sign up, give whatever donation you want to give, make your pledge. The average person gives $5. Some give more, some give less. You'd give what the Lord tells you to give, but I want you, and then you get access to all 500 plus videos that I have on Patreon, all of them exclusive, so you can check that out. All right, guys. I mean, and then tonight, Mike around the world is going to be with me at 9:00. I mean, this is unbelievable. This broadcast tonight will be epic. Epic. And there's more going on right now, so I'm going to come back here. So I'm going to play this song. I'm going to go and post this insane pictures on Patreon, and then I'll be back and do another video because there's more stuff going on right now. It's getting crazier by the minute. It's getting crazier by the minute.
God, I'm so scared for this crooked generation. You even find faith in the earth when you bring down revelation. Forgive us now the sins of our youth, worshiping the idols that knew everything but the truth. Teach us how to uncorrupt our minds Show us now what we still have.
Are you serious?
We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah.
There's a lot to talk about tonight.
We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah. We abandon everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream.
This is crazy what's going on.
How much will we see
Before the fire falls,
Lord?
could this really be the last altar call?
We need your blood
Over the doorpost of our hearts, anoint us with your fiery love as the praise and worship starts.
We need
New Yeshua.
holy, holy, hallelujah.
What's going on?
We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah.
Get your ticket for this
Abandon everything.
Revelation 9/11 seminar,
Follow you, our King.
February 22nd.
Throw our gold and silver in the stream.
I'll be teaching 3 hours on Revelation 9/11.
Everything.
Are you serious?
Follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream.
Something's going on, folks. And the urgency is in the emergency room.
Everything. So follow you, our King.
Thank you, Mike Geyer.
We throw our gold and silver in the stream. We abandon everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream.
Could demons be responsible? Well, I'm going to say yes, Kevin. I'm going to say yes. And can demons mess with electronics? I'm going to say absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. So, yeah, I'm not going to rule that out at all. And also, but I also will say this, that demons can be involved because they could be in people who are also doing these things to bring damage to the United States. But could demons do it themselves without even people? I would say yes. I mean, we're dealing with the prince of the power of the air. We're dealing with the serpent of the sea. We're dealing with a lot of demonic activity here. It could either be mankind doing it with the evil demon of the evil in his heart, or it could be the demons themselves. There's a lot of truth there. All right, I'll be back, guys. Don't go nowhere. I got to go right now and put this on Patreon. It's going to blow your mind. I want you to see these. Oh, man, I want you to see this. I'll be back.